In the past, a store like this might be called a hardware store, a store that sells tools and general things for construction and projects, but they've grown to be such a large store that now they're called a home improvement store. Welcome to Home Depot. Make sure you watch to the very end and I'll show you my tools and how I organize them at my house. As you can see, a large store like this also has houseplants and a full garden center outside where you can buy different things for your garden or for your lawn. As you can see, you can buy practically anything for your house here. By the way, these are some of the highest quality grills you can buy. And as you can tell from the price, $1,000, they're pretty expensive too. These, in English, we would call them appliances. Appliances, the very general term for each of these instruments for your home. Lots of different paints, various colors and textures and types for your home, both inside and outside. So as I said, these stores are sometimes called hardware stores. They're also sometimes called lumber stores because we call this assortment of woods lumber. And as you saw, the sign said lumber. This is the lumber section of the store. And so there's a new word for you, lumber. That's also where we get the word lumberjack. A lumberjack is a person who cuts down trees, who saws the wood. Lumberjack. Here, they'll also help you cut your lumber and your wood. As you can see, they have a saw. You can even ask an employee, someone who works here, to come help you operate the saw. You can also rent the tools that you need here, but I've found that it's not very economical to rent some of the tools. Sometimes it's best just to buy them. But maybe there's a unique tool that's hard to find and you maybe only need to use it one time, then it's not worth buying. You can just rent it here. As you can see behind me, we have two kinds of tools, power tools and traditional tools. Let's take a look at both. Let's look at some power saws. There's many different kinds of power saws. I think the individual prices will be also interesting to everybody. Let's take a look. And these would be the hand saws. There are several different kinds and designs, and you can kind of see some of the prices. here we have pliers and wrenches. You can see adjustable wrenches, as well as a set of pliers. And you can see some of the prices. Different kinds of pliers, different kinds of wrenches. And this is a hammer, a pretty fancy looking hammer, if you ask me. As you can see, the price kind of reflects that. $30 for a hammer. Or you might be able to find something more basic for about $20. The word hammer can also be used as a verb, to hammer something. These are tape measures, or measuring tape. These are screwdrivers. There are two different kinds of screwdrivers. One, a flathead, and the other, a Phillips head. Even though that says slotted, it's more commonly known as a flathead. In English, these are called levels or levelers. And these, in English, are drill bits. And this is a nail. And these are screws. And these are nuts and washers are these. And this is a bolt. And this is a toolbox. I hope everybody found my trip to the store, the home improvement store, interesting. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. All right, here's a special treat for everybody that stuck around and watched the video all the way to the end. As you can see, I've got a little bit of my tool collection behind me. Got a few different saws, got some hammers, have some screwdrivers, several of those, some wrenches, stuff for painting, stuff for sealing cracks, all sorts of different stuff. Cabinets for more stuff. It's a little on the empty side. A little bit of everything. There you go. And this is used all the time, and so it's never put away. All right, thanks everybody.